Chopped weakly to the left. Williamson takes it in, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting ninth.
Digging in, Vernon Quintero. First delivery to him on the way. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter. Designated hitter, Manuel Moreno.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Cordell going back to the track, and it's gone.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needed one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front.
Leading off for Charlotte, center fielder, number 49.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter.
Standing in, Joel Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Here's Hechavarria at shortstop. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting, Captain.
Now at the plate, Kevin Smith. He popped out in his first trip. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Popped him up. Quintero waits on it, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now in the box, Ryan Barron comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a high pop-up, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batter, center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is pulled into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Leading off the inning, Vince Schmoll, and they'll need him to get something going here. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Charlie Tilson flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Popped him up. Hechavarria on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, shortstop.
Ready once again, Leroy Faust. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Just now he's hit the second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Here's Hechavarria now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Sanchez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, third baseman, Ford Sweat.
Now to the plate, Ford Sweat. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Popped up. And there's out number 2. So striding in, Doyle Bernero. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just now he's hit the second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Jacob May, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Hit out towards second. Torreyes fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman,
First delivery to him on the way.
Williamson.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left as we are all knotted up at 2. In now, Matt Skoll.
The batter, number 41.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Skoll stands at first with 1 out. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Barron is there, and he has it through the out. Ready for another shot now. Joel Sanchez. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Long throw to the plate. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. On to the box. Stepping into the box, Vernon Quintero. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Digging in once again, Manuel Moreno. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
And quickly, there are 2 away.
Aubrey Gifford.
Now at the plate, Aubrey Gifford. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. And he is in there.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit them.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Kevin Smith will be next. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike two. The 0-2 home. And this one's tapped foul to home plate. This is skied into short left center. Echeverria over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Vince Schmoll. Now here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Charlie Tilson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Grounded to short. Echeverria's there. On to first, and this will remain. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ryan Barron. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Cordell is after it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cordell has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Leroy Faust.
Leroy.
8th inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0. Popped him up. Sweat on the move. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row, and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it?
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jermaine Williamson. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo kind of game up. That's not the case now.
And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Number 49.
Now the pitch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Torres gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Digging in now, Ford Sweat. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Line drive to center field. Cordell is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Into the box now, Doyle Bernero.
We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with them to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
If you think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. The Knights lead it 4-2. Into the box now, Joel Sanchez. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reyes has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, catcher,
Kevin Smith will be next. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted into center field. Ellsbury is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
now batting, left fielder, Vince Schmoll.
Stepping up to the plate, Vince Schmoll. First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Barron is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. Charlotte's out in front here, 4-2. Manuel Moreno will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Now the 1-0. is in off the plate.
Well, when you're out there trying to wrap up a CG, a complete game, you definitely don't want to start the leadoff guy with 3 straight balls.
High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it. Schmoll makes the play, 1 away. Settling in now, Aubrey
Left
Gifford.
fielder, Aubrey Gifford.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Runner goes for second. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
A-Aron.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, A-Aron, who comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
Almost ready for baseball in Milwaukee. The roof is closed and the atmosphere perfect inside Miller Park. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the Houston Astros. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Dallas Keuchel is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Dallas Keuchel is a complete pitcher. He's kind of a throwback to a Jimmy Key kind of pitcher, a Tom Glavine type, not overpowering, 89 to 91 miles an hour with sink. Has the curveball, has the slider, and the straight changeup. What makes Dallas Keuchel so good, he'll throw all 4 of his pitches at any point in the count.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually, you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
One there. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Springer. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. One left for the Cubs. It's the Cubs 0, Astros coming to bat. Lots more to come on MLB Network. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder, George.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. 1 out.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. To second for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, the reigning batting champion in the American League. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Bregman, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Lester sets. Here's the 0-2. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Astros leave 1. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. First offering on its way. Oh, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone! Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll reach for 1 and come up empty for the first strike. Keuchel Originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma, he was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009. And hold on now, that's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now. No one out with a runner at second. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Standing in, Marwin Gonzalez set to lead off the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Giving chase is Almora. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Coming in is Almora. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Tyler White will bat next. We'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A bouncer up the middle. Baez has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network from the home of the Brewers, Miller Park. Here's Daniel Murphy now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center. Springer has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Wind up and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well into right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
The next up, Ben Zobrist. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at-bat.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. His past history against John Lester, he's only 2 for 10.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
Here's George Springer. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
And that retires the side. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Contreras. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Dribbled up the line. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch popped up. Bregman is there, and they breeze through this half inning.
Leading off the 4th inning, the shortstop, Carlos.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Rizzo has a play. 1 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get to the wall now out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Nettie. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. What a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As he rips it on the ground to second. Murphy has it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Everything looked routine until the throw. He just rocketed that thing directly over the first baseman's head. I mean, he's a pretty good athlete, but he had absolutely no chance to come down with that one.
Baez fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are two away. Next will be the designated hitter, Tyler White, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros plate. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. To his left, Correa. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this is past him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second with one away. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the strand one, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Right fielder.
Right there, Murphy is second. Throws in time, and that. Out number 1.
Catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Striding in for Houston, Martin Maldonado. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. There's Baez. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, George Springer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Chopped toward the second baseman. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still a 3-2 ball game. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ben Zobrist will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Catcher number 40.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Ryan Presley, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now. Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
The shortstop.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Here's a high pop-up. Lester is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 2.
Stepping up now, Alex Bregman. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The second baseman, number 2.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in instead.
And he runs out of gas between bases. Striding forward now is the DH, Ian Happ, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous bat of Jason Hayward, the right fielder. And that misses inside. 1-0. Altuve at second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Altuve shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Now batting. First baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yuli Gurriel. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Low for ball 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And there are 2 away now. Now the Astros designated hitter, Tyler White. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And that one just missed outside. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Hit out towards second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. He'll come home with it. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings.
Catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To short. Baez has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Popped him up. Gurriel is under it. 1 away. Here's Daniel Murphy now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There to take it is Reddick, and there are 2 gone now. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Line toward the alley in left center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Cubs pick up. So the Houston lineup turns. Over and to the plate, George Springer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Therefore, it is Hayward now, one away. Striding into the box, Carlos Correa. He got under one and popped out his last time up. The bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Almora in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So a 4-pitch inning as the Astros are retired. They still trail it here 4-3. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Springer coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat. 0-1 the count. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. High fly ball out to deep right field. Reddick looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate in this offense.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Last chance coming. Jose Altuve will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ballgame to this point. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the run is Almora. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Riding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Line drive to center field. Almora is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the 1st inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Cubs came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. John Lester takes home the win. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
6 hits.